This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Nick CILETTI here with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. The Arizona Department of Health Services releasing Monday's coronavirus figures, the state reporting another 5,000 confirmed cases. Since the pandemic began, the total is now more than 560,000. The state also reporting 3 more deaths attributed to COVID-19. The vaccine distribution is underway, and by Wednesday of this week, the second round of doses will begin here in Arizona. The first dose is given December 16th, and since then, more than 52,000 people have received a vaccine in Maricopa County. State Health Director Dr. Kara Chris says we could see a dramatic increase in vaccinations starting this week, thanks to a new executive order designed to streamline vaccinations by having the state oversee distribution rather than the counties. Now, we have seen the impact of COVID here in the valley, but what about rural communities? Cochise County reporting more than 7,800 cases, and the hospitals there are overwhelmed. Many patients waiting hours to see a doctor, while others are being transported hours away to Kingman or Sun City because the hospitals down in Tucson can't take them either. Healthcare workers in Cochise County are trying to handle this influx of patients.
Typically, our nurses have 2 to 3 patients apiece, and here recently they have anywhere from 5 to 7 patients apiece. They're exhausted. They don't get to take a lot of drink breaks, and so they tend to get dehydrated. So it's very difficult, and it lowers their immune system.
Well, the state of Arizona is sending workers to help the hospital down in Bisbee. It is a new tax year, but how will the pandemic impact the way you file? The pandemic has caused federal, state, and local governments to implement measures to help support their economies. One of the changes you'll see when filing your taxes is that those receiving unemployment benefits will be federally taxed on their income relief.
Unemployment is federally taxable. So if you've been receiving unemployment, you are going to get a 1099, and you are going to get taxed on that. And that could be a new thing for a lot of people who've never had unemployment before.
Another change is this year you will not be required to itemize charitable donations to nonprofit organizations. Instead, individuals can file for up to $300 in cash donations. School supply deductions for school teachers will also include any kind of PPE that they purchase throughout the year. As we hopefully get back to some sort of normalcy, your pets will need to adjust to you going back as well. An animal behavioral expert at Purdue University has some tips for making the transition smoother for your pets. She says work up to leave maybe for longer periods of time, even if you have nowhere to go. Just pull your car out of the garage and sit for a few minutes so they think you have left. You could also give them toys or treats to focus on while you work in a different room. The holidays are over, but the headaches aren't. Still, millions of packages are in limbo. Small businesses across the nation now saying that they're hit from both sides. An overload of packages during the typical return season and angry customers who still haven't gotten Christmas gifts. USA Today says part of the problem was FedEx and UPS limiting shipments and the Postal Service unable to handle the excess load. Well, do you know of a youth program making a major impact here in the Valley but just need more resources? Maybe it's an after-school program or youth group. We're finding ways to get them help that they need, but we need your help as well. Just go to abc15.com/kidsgoplaces and nominate them for a chance to win $500. Hockey season is about to begin. The Arizona Coyotes is getting together for training camp with weigh-ins and physicals. The team has been on the ice in small groups, no preseason games this year, so the team will jump right into regular season next Thursday night when they host the San Jose Sharks in Glendale.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. It's going to be a warm first full week of 2021 as temperatures trend up. High pressure in control today. That's going to send us into the upper 60s. And we've got a storm system brushing by to our north. It's going to bring snow to California and rain to California, snow to Utah as well. But by the time it moves east, it's going to brush by our state to the north. And it's not going to bring us any moisture, unfortunately, aside from some increasing clouds later today into tonight. So we'll stay dry, and we're going to stay dry all week long with temperatures climbing from the upper 60s today into the low 70s starting tomorrow. So a high of 69 today, 61 in Sedona, 61 in Payson, and low 60s in Globe, with highs in the low 50s today in Flagstaff, mid 50s in Heber and in Show Low. That 7-day forecast shows you a mix of mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies with highs climbing into the upper 60s today, then tomorrow into the low 70s with highs in the low 70s Wednesday, Thursday, and even Friday. Another storm system moves into the Four Corners this weekend. That'll drop those temperatures a bit down into the mid to upper 60s Saturday and Sunday.
Another update tonight. Till then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.